This is a National Weather Service office in Central Illinois with a multi-weather briefing for the potential for severe weather later this afternoon through this evening. The current Storm Prediction Center has an area roughly along and north of Interstate 74. Outlook for a moderate risk of severe weather this afternoon into this evening. Current indications suggest the primary threat will be damaging straight-line winds of potential up to 75 to 80 miles per hour, coupled with large hail, very heavy rainfall, and even the possibility of some isolated tornadoes. We'll outline that area shortly as far as a tornadic threat. SPC seems to think that the area up in north central Illinois, roughly from about near Rockford, east-southeast through Chicago and into northwest Indiana, has the higher probability of seeing tornadic activity this afternoon. They'll be closer to a frontal boundary that'll be stretching from west to east through northern Illinois, and that will be the higher probability for tornadic supercell thunderstorms this afternoon into this evening. The culprit, a rather strong storm system for this time of year, now over central Iowa, will be pushing into western Illinois later this afternoon and this evening. And the frontal boundary you see stretching from the area of low pressure over east central Iowa into north central Illinois is going to be the focus for the potential for tornadic supercells, at least initially when these storms develop later this afternoon. And then the storms will congeal into a fast-moving line of storms that will be capable of producing some very high wind gusts along with some large hail as they track east-southeast over central and east central Illinois. Here's the current thinking as far as timing is concerned. Roughly along and west of the Illinois River starting between 3 and 5 p.m. And then as you head east from the Illinois River to roughly just east of Interstate 55, the timing right now looks like between 5 and 7 p.m. And further east as you head toward Champaign and Effingham a little bit later this evening, roughly from 7 to 9 p.m. Again, the higher threat for widespread wind damage, including the potential for tornadoes, will be along and north of 74, closer to that frontal boundary that's stretching from eastern Iowa through north central Illinois. Later on this afternoon and this evening, as these storms congeal into more of a line or squall line, it looks like the primary threat as you head east and southeast across central and east central Illinois will be damaging wind gusts along with large hail. As it appears now, since the system will be rather progressive, the fast-moving line should be east of our area, probably around 9 or 10 o'clock this evening. So if you have any type of outdoor plans this afternoon and this evening, be aware for the potential for severe thunderstorms, including large hail, damaging wind gusts, and even the possibility of a few tornadoes.